For decades, China has employed a military-civil fusion national strategy to develop the People's Liberation Army into a world-class military. This strategy involves commingling of private industry in China and the Chinese military-industrial complex. Recognizing this threat in 2020, President Trump issued an executive order aiming at curbing U.S. investment into the Chinese military-industrial complex, stating, and I quote, "The People's Republic of China, PRC, is increasingly exploiting the United States capital to resource and to enable the development and modernization of its military, intelligence, and other security apparatuses. In addition to funding its military, China continues to use their economy to oppress their own people. This oppression includes speech suppression of all citizens and the persecution of religious and ethnic minorities, including arbitrary imprisonment, forced labor, and genocide." In 2021, President Biden added to the Trump executive order, stating, and I quote, "The use of Chinese surveillance technology to facilitate repression or serious human rights abuses constitute unusual and extraordinary threats to the national security, foreign policy, and the economy of the United States," end quote. The United States government seemingly acknowledges the national security and economic threat China poses, but we lack meaningful action, as we've just witnessed again this past weekend with the balloon fiasco. As of January 9, 2023, there were 252 Chinese companies listed on U.S. exchanges with a total market capitalization of over $1 trillion. In 2021, the U.S. trade deficit with China was $355 billion. While it's hard to put a dollar sign on China's theft of intellectual property, certain estimates put it as much as $600 billion a year. It is our committee's job to examine all the interconnections between the Chinese and U.S. economy, specifically connections supporting China's military and human rights abuses, and to pursue options to eliminate U.S. capital flowing into those areas. I look forward to today's hearings and the witnesses' discussions, and with that, Mr. Chairman, I yield back.